Hello and welcome to Lighten Up. Today's class focuses on core strength and has absolutely not one single downward facing dog. So let's get started off in Sukhasana, crossing at the legs, supporting your knees with blocks or pillows if you need to, and start to focus on your breath. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Find the rhythm of the breath. Taking one more breath. Bring the fingertips to the tops of your shoulders for shoulder circles. Draw inner elbows together. Try to get them to touch. And then take your elbows up towards the ceiling, down, back, and away. So forward, touch, lift, roll down. Take a few of these circles. Getting ready to move in the opposite direction. So as your elbows touch, now take them down, back, and up towards the ceiling. Down, back, and up. Last one. Let go of the shoulders and shake your arms out like you've got water on your arms and you're trying to shake the droplets off. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, and press out through the palms. Press them forward to the front of your mat. Slowly begin to lower your left ear towards your left shoulder. Make sure that you're lifting up through the low belly, lengthening through the spine. Slowly draw your chin towards your chest. Keep pressing through the palms of the hands. Feel the stretch in the shoulder blades. Very gently draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Lift the crown of the head back towards the ceiling. Release your hands. Shake out the arms. Once again, bring the palms together in front of you, interlace the fingers, press palms forward, and then lift through your rib cage as you take your palms towards the ceiling. If it's too much for you to have your biceps by your ears, you can draw the arms slightly in front of you. Pull in and upward through the low belly, and remember to breathe. Bending at the elbows, slowly drop the tops of your hands towards the crown of your head, and then press back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the hands. Inhale, press up. 2 more. Stay strong in your shoulders and lengthen through the outer ribs. Releasing your hands, taking a twist to the right. Right hand reaches behind you, left hand crosses over towards the right knee. Lift up through the waistline and broaden through the collarbones. Gently lower left ear towards left shoulder, lengthening through the right side of your neck. Slowly pivot the direction of your gaze by looking down towards the left armpit. Release your right arm up towards the ceiling and then over towards the left side of the room, maybe even looking up towards your fingertips. Very gently pulsing over to the left side of your mat, almost like you're a tree branch swaying in the wind. Try not to lift the right hip off of the mat. Holding on to the right knee with the left hand, lower your right hand out in front of you. Release the left hand and stretch both arms out as you fold over your bent knees. On an inhale, slide the fingertips in towards your legs, rise up through the crown of your head. Bring the palms together in front of you, interlace your fingers, and press out through the palms of your hands to the front of the room. Inhale, take the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the tops of your hands to the crown of your head. Inhale, press up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the hands. Take a few of these at your own pace. Twisting to the left, take the left hand behind you, reach the right hand across your body to the left knee. Spiral from the base of your spine out through the collarbones. And if it's available to you, try lowering right ear towards right shoulder. Find the breath. Stay here or pivot your gaze towards the right armpit. Holding on to the left knee with the right hand, release your left arm up towards the ceiling and over to the right side of the room. Find that gentle swaying motion, keeping both sits bones grounded into the mat. Swivel the left hand down and out in front of you as you release the right hand to meet left hand, crawling into your forward fold. Inhale, slide the fingertips towards the legs, reach the arms all the way up towards the sky, and exhale, bring hands towards the heart, making your way onto the hands and the knees for cat-cow. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, arching and rounding your spine with the rhythm of the breath. Preparing for gate pose. Extend the left leg out to the side of you, and I'll show you what this looks like from the front. Left leg out to the side, walk your fingertips in towards your bent knee, and inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. With your exhale, allow the left hand to trail down the left leg. Right fingertips stretching towards the left side of the room. Nice long line of energy from the right hip through the right fingertips. Press back through the top shoulder and slightly lift through the chin. Inhale, cartwheel the right arm over to the right side of your body. Left arm follows, reaching up towards the sky. Push the hips slightly forward here as you stretch over to the right. Exhaling, swivel the left arm out in front of you. Right hand meets the left. Left knee comes in. Taking it to the other side. Extend the right leg out to the side, walk the hands in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, allow the right fingertips to trail down right leg or use a block for support. Push out through the left hip as you stretch left fingertips towards the right side of the room. You might find that your right hand is up a little bit higher or that your left arm travels slightly in front of your face. That's fine too. Those are both forms of gate pose. Take a big inhale as you cartwheel the arms over to the other side. Left hand landing somewhere to the outside of the left knee, maybe on your fingertips, a block, or the palm of the hand pressing into the mat. Push the hips slightly forward as the right arm drapes over to the left. Exhale to release right hand out in front of you. Left hand follows. Bring the right knee in. Tabletop. Walk your hands in towards your knees, tuck the toes, and curl into ball of yarn. This is almost like a toe squat, but you're firmly rounding through the shoulder blades, hugging the front of the shins. You can stay here or bring it into your toe squat, lifting the belly off of the thighs and trying to balance knees in line with hips as the heels lift high off of the mat. Wherever you are, one more breath. Releasing fingertips to the mat, lower your heels, lift your hips. Keep a soft bend in your knees as you reach for opposite elbows behind your calves, shaking the head yes, no, yes again. Release your hands and walk them up the front of your legs as you slowly round up one vertebrae at a time. Crown of the head is the last to arrive into your mountain pose. Circle the shoulders out, forward and backwards. And then take a few steps to the front of your mat, coming into mountain at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, tap the palms above you. Exhale, swan dive forward, working your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Tap palms above your head, push the hips forward, stretch back. Exhale, arms by your side, mountain pose. Bring your hands to your hips. Step the left foot to the back of the mat, keeping the heel lifted into your high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing one another. Stay here or exhale, bring fists to your hips as you lower the back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, lower the back knee, hands to hips. Inhaling up, exhale, pull down. One more time, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, lower back knee. Releasing your hands to frame off the right foot. Straighten right leg and fold. Forehead to knee or chin to shin. Optional whether you'd like to send your hips back towards the left heel or keep them up a little bit higher. Bending back into your right knee, straighten the left leg, low lunge. Coming into a lunge twist. Left hand plants to the inside of the right foot. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Sink the hips and lean back. Open through the heart. Sweep your right hand down to the mat and spring left foot behind the right foot at the top of the mat. Walk your fingertips to the upper left-hand corner of your mat and fold forward. Uncross your left leg, walk fingertips back to the center of the mat, and inhale, lift halfway, lengthen up through the heart. Exhale, fold forward, belly to thighs. Inhaling, reverse your swan dive, bring the palms together above your head. Exhale, arms by your side, mountain pose. Bring hands to your hips and step the right foot to the back of the mat, high lunge. Inhaling, reach the arms up. Exhale, back knee bends, fist to hips. Inhale, back leg straightens, arms reach up. Exhale, fist to hips, back knee bends. You can also stay in your high lunge and hold. Last one, bring the fingertips to frame off the left foot. Straighten front leg and fold. Inhaling, bend back into left knee, straighten your right leg, deep lunge. Preparing for twist. Right hand plants to the inside of the left foot, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Exhale to lower left hand and spring your back foot up behind the left foot. Walk your fingertips to the upper right-hand corner of the mat and fold. Unwinding your body to center. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Keep a soft bend in your knees as you slowly round up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, reach the arms up, tap the palms. Exhale, arms by your side, mountain pose. Hands to your hips, turn your body to the left and step your feet out wider than hip distance apart. Toes are in, heels are out. Lift through the heart as you hold on to your hips, and then exhale, hinge forward from your hips and begin to fold forward. Release your hands to the mat. Now your hands might be to your thighs or maybe resting towards the shins in this position, on blocks. If you get your hands to the mat, begin to walk them in between the feet, bending at the elbows, elbows in line with the shoulders. Crown of the head is dripping down towards the mat. Stay long through the spine.
That's good.
On your next inhale, lift halfway, look forward. Bring your right hand out in front of you directly underneath your face and reach your left hand. Twist through the waist. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Maybe looking up towards the left thumb. Press your left hip towards your right hip to prevent from torquing through the hips. Exhale, lower left hand to replace the right hand. Inhale, right hand reaches up towards the sky. Find that beautiful twist. Press right hip towards the left hip. On your exhale, lower the right hand to the mat. Walk your hands over to the right foot, all 10 toes facing the front of the mat. Your back foot is at a 45-degree angle, preparing for Warrior One. Now you might have railroad track feet, meaning your front heel and your back heel are parallel to one another, or your front heel runs a straight line to the back inner arch of your left foot. Inhaling, reach the arms up, Warrior One. Exhale, straighten front leg and release your arms by your side. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten your front leg. Keep going, reaching the arms up as you bend into the front knee and lowering the arms as you straighten your front leg. Wherever you are, straighten your right leg. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Hinge from your waist and bring your hands down to frame off the right foot. Move your back foot in a little bit if you need to, and allow the upper body to fold, forehead to knee or chin to shin. Inhale, lift halfway up, send your right foot back to meet your left foot. High plank. Lift your right heel off of the mat, cross right foot behind the left foot, and then bring it back to its original position. So back and forth, right foot crosses behind the left, back to its original position. Keep moving here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to the knees, open the knees wide, sit back, child's pose. Take a breath. Inhale, roll forward into your tabletop. Lower your chin and chest to the mat, elbows close to your ribs. Lower the belly. Come all the way down. Bring your arms alongside body, fingertips towards the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, reach your fingertips towards your feet. Exhale, lower forehead to mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Try to touch all 10 toes into the mat. An alternative is to bring the back of the hands to your forehead, elbows wide as you lift and lower. Keep moving. One more time. Inhale and exhale and release. Bend your knees, windshield wiper the feet back and forth. And press back into tabletop. Tuck your toes, straighten the legs, coming into your high plank. Lift your left foot off of the mat, cross left foot behind right, and return your foot to its original position. So crossing behind the right foot, back to original. Keep moving. You might lower down onto the right knee if it's too much to stay in high plank. So remember, you have these modifications to assist your body. Lowering both knees to the mat, open them wide, sit the hips back into child's pose. Inhale, roll forward into tabletop, chin and chest to the mat, lower onto the belly. Bring your forearms out in front of you, lower your forehead to your arms. Pin your upper body to the mat as you lift the legs off of the mat. Open the legs a little bit wider and hold. Keep breathing. Try to relax the shoulders. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower the feet to the mat. You can bend your knees and windshield wiper the feet back and forth if you'd like. Pressing up into your tabletop. Walk the hands in towards your knees, tuck the toes, curl into your ball of yarn. Allow the back to round over your knees. Stay here or lift up into your toe squat. Knees are in line with the hips, heels are high off of the mat. Exhale, hands to the mat. Begin to straighten your legs as you lift your hips. Keep a soft bend in the knees and slowly round up one vertebrae at a time, coming into standing. Step to the front of your mat. Bring hands to your hips and turn to the right. Step the feet wide along the length of your mat, a little bit wider than hip distance apart. I'll show you from the front. Holding onto your hips, lift the heart, look up, and exhale, hinge forward, fold. Let go of your hips, bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold in. Walk the hands in between the feet. Again, you might have your hands resting on the legs somewhere or on blocks. Inhale, lift halfway, walk the hands forward, bring your heels in and your toes out, bend the knees, sink the hips. Hands to the thighs, wrap your thumbs behind the thighs and shoulders rise above the hips in your squatting position. Take your right shoulder and press it down towards the mat between the thighs. Look up over the left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, press left shoulder down. Look up over the right shoulder. Inhaling back up. Release your hands, palms face forward. Cactus the elbows out to your side. Straighten the legs, reach the palms above your head. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend your knees, sink the hips. Inhale, arms above, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees and squat. Keep moving, fluid, almost like you're riding a wave. Wherever you are, bring it back into your squat. Knees are bent, elbows to your side. Releasing your hands down towards the mat, walk your fingertips over towards the left foot so that all 10 toes are facing the front of the mat. Your right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Inhale the arms up, warrior one. Stay here or exhale, straighten your front leg. Lower the arms down by your side. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, straighten front leg, lower the arms. See if you can sync this movement with your breath. Last one. As you straighten the front leg, reach the arms back up towards the sky and exhale, hinge forward from your waist. Reach your hands down to frame off the left foot. Fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Step the left foot back to meet the right foot, high plank, top of a push-up. Engage your core and tap both knees to the mat. Straighten the legs, tap the knees and straighten. Moving from your high plank to hovering the knees towards the mat. Back and forth, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees. Circle out the hips, half circles. Take your right hip to right wrist, left hip to left wrist. Walk your hands in towards your knees, tuck your toes, and begin to straighten the legs. Slowly round up one vertebrae at a time from this forward fold, standing at the back of your mat. Take a few steps to the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips and step the left foot to the back of the mat. Warrior one. Left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale the arms up, palms face one another. Exhale, hover the belly over your front thigh. Reach the fingertips forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach your fingertips to the front of the room. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hover your belly over the thigh, airplane the arms out to the side, and try to lift your back foot off of the mat. Lowering your back foot, reach the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, reach the hands forward. See if you can lift the leg a little bit higher, coming into your warrior three. Have fun with this, play around, you'll get it. Inhale, warrior one. One more time. Exhale, airplane those arms out to the side. Lift the back leg. Try to keep all 5 toes of your back foot pointed down. We'll end in warrior one. Bring your hands to your hips. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Step left foot to meet the right. Switching sides. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. 45-degree angle from your heel to your toes. Reach the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, fingertips stretching forward. Use your core. Inhale, reach the fingers up. Exhale, reach forward, hover chest belly. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, go for it. Airplane the arms out to the side, lift that back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, reach forward. You can do it. Set your mind to it, work on your drishti. Try to keep the right glute in line with the left glute. And eventually work towards straightening the left leg. You might keep a slight bend in your front knee as you play with this. Release into warrior one. Bring your hands to your hips and step your back foot forward. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward, chest to thighs. Separate the feet about hip distance apart for Padangusthasana. Yogi grip two-piece fingers your big toes. I'll show you what this looks like from the front. And on your exhale, begin to fold forward. Keep your lower belly drawn in, elbows pointing out to the sides. As you exhale, keep bending forward. Have a small bend in your knees. Make sure that your belly is able to compress into your thighs. So you want the belly to touch the thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. Keep your grip to your toes. One more time. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling to lift the upper body, release your grip on your big toes, bend the knees, come all the way down onto the glutes. Take a hold of the back of your thighs, coming into modified Navasana, or a modification of boat pose. Stay here and hold, or release the arms out, palms facing up. Stay here or exhale, lower into low boat. Bring it up and lower. Pull up. Knees in, lower, straighten the legs. Keep moving as much as you can. Stay strong. Take it into your low boat. Interlace your hands behind your head for yogi bicycles. So crossing opposite elbow to opposite knee. You're twisting from the waist, using your obliques to control the movement. Keep going for 5, 4, you've got this, 3, 2, 1, haha, lower it down. Stretch out the legs, reach the arms back behind you, point your toes, stretching the front of the body. We're not quite done with core yet, so just bear with me. Lower the arms down by your side, bring your knees in towards your belly, straighten the legs, feet towards the ceiling. Now you might have a soft bend in your knees, and that's fine. Reach your hands up towards your feet, lifting the shoulders off of the mat, and alternate, crossing the left hand to the outside of the right foot, right hand to the outside of the left foot for your rope climb. Get going for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly lower the back of the head and the shoulders to the mat. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Circle your knees, releasing any tension. Interlace your hands to the front of the right knee and extend the left leg straight to the bottom of the mat without lowering the heel. Alternate, hug the left knee in, right leg extends. You can stay here and alternate hugging legs in, or lift your shoulders and the back of the head off of the mat. Make sure that there is absolutely no daylight underneath the spine, so keep your low back flat into the mat. Wherever you are for 3, for 2, and 1. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Airplane your arms out to the side. And gently rock the knees back and forth to the left and to the right. Last core exercise. Bring your shins parallel to the ceiling, cactus your arms out to the sides. Straighten your right leg. Reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Bring left hand and right leg towards one another. Lower right heel as the left arm reaches back behind you. Exhale, bring them together. Lower right leg, left arm stretches back behind you. The rest of your body is completely pinning to the mat. So the left leg stays exactly where it was to begin with, and the right arm doesn't move either. This is left to right. You're working opposite arm to opposite leg. Keep going for 4. 3, lower back stays planted into the mat. 2 and 1. Switching sides. Shins parallel to the ceiling, left leg straightens, right arm reaches up, right hand to left leg, left heel lowers, right arm stretches back behind you. Bring them together and lower them. See if you can lower the heel and the arm at the same time. The rest of the body stays pinned to the mat. Four more. 4. Wherever you are, you've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Massage the back muscles into the mat as you rock back and forth. Draw the knees in towards the rib cage for happy baby. You can hold the backs of your thighs behind the knees or reach for the outer blades of your feet. You might also bring the heels together into more of a butterfly if happy baby is not available to you. One last breath here. And then exhale, bring the soles of your feet to your mat. Keep your knees bent. Cross the right ankle to the left thigh for pigeon on your back. Stay here with your left foot planted into the mat, or maybe you interlace your hands behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin. Make sure that you're able to rest the backs of your shoulders and the back of your head into the mat. Bring it into your breath. Last 2 breaths. Lower the left foot to the mat if it was lifted and uncross the right leg. Interlace your hands behind the left thigh. Circle out the ankle as you straighten the right leg. Switching sides. Left ankle crosses to the right thigh. Keep the left foot flexed. Staying here or interlacing your hands behind the right hamstrings or in front of the right shin. As you lower the right foot, begin to straighten the left leg. Take a hold of the back of your hamstrings. Circle out your left ankle. And bending your left knee, lower your foot. Bring the soles of the feet together and open your knees wide towards the outside edges of your mat. Cactus the arms out to the side. Support your knees with any blocks or pillows that you might have handy. Relax the breath. Allow the breath to rise and fall naturally in the body. Stay here as long as you'd like as you round off your practice. Or feel free to come into Shavasana, straightening the legs and extending them towards the bottom of the mat, arms by side body. And thank you so much for joining me today for Lighten Up.